You're not lazy. Let's get that out of the way right now. What most people call laziness is often something deeper, something they don't see or understand. It's not that you lack discipline or ambition. It's that you're stuck in a world that never stops feeding your brain comfort and distraction. We're living in a time where everything is engineered for ease. Want entertainment? It's a tap away. Craving a snack? It's at your doorstep in 10 minutes. Need a break from reality? There's an entire universe in your phone just waiting to pull you in. So yeah, watching Netflix for hours? Easy. Scrolling mindlessly for 2, 3, 5 hours? Happens without you even realizing. But try sitting down to focus on one hard thing, studying, writing, planning your future, and suddenly it feels like climbing a mountain barefoot. It's not because you're weak, it's because your brain has been conditioned to chase quick rewards. This isn't laziness. This is dopamine doing its job a little too well. See, every time you pick the easier path, scrolling, snacking, avoiding, you're teaching your brain that comfort is the goal. That's dopamine in action. It's the neurotransmitter that says, good job, do that again. And you do. Again and again. Until even small tasks feel like unbearable effort because your mind is craving the next quick fix. We are overstimulated but underchallenged. Our minds are lit up by feeds, fast food, flashing lights, and fast-forward entertainment. They make your brain feel alive for a moment. But the more you chase those hits, the more your brain adapts, and the more real life starts to feel dull in comparison. Ever notice how hard it is to find joy in simple things now? A quiet walk, a good book, a slow conversation. These used to be enough, but now they're too slow, too quiet. Why? Because your brain's reward system has been pushed to its limit. And here's the kicker, dopamine isn't just pleasure, it comes with a cost. As Dr. Lembke puts it, your brain keeps a tight balance between pleasure and pain. Every high comes with an equal low. So when you binge the pleasure, scrolling, junk food, games, you're also setting yourself up for the crash. That empty, restless feeling? That's not random. That's the price of too much easy reward. And what do we do when we feel that low? We chase another hit, something to take the edge off, something to help us escape that discomfort, even for a moment. And just like that, the loop continues. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're just caught in a cycle, one that most of us are trapped in without even realizing it. But the moment you see it clearly, that's when you can start to break free. How comfort rewires your brain and kills ambition. The more you shield yourself from discomfort, the more fragile you become. Most people don't realize it's happening, but it is, slowly, quietly. Now think back, far back. Our ancestors didn't have the luxury of avoiding discomfort. They woke up each day to uncertainty, hunting for food, enduring the elements, facing danger just to survive another sunset. Discomfort wasn't optional, it was baked into life. And because of that, they were strong, mentally, physically, spiritually. Compare that to today. Everything we need is a tap away. Food, warmth, connection, entertainment, served instantly, no struggle required. Sounds ideal, right? But here's the hidden cost. When life gets too easy, so do we. Our capacity to endure even the smallest friction fades away. Now the Wi-Fi buffers and we lose our minds. Our coffee's lukewarm and suddenly the day's ruined. Someone's 5 minutes late and it feels like betrayal. We've become delicate. We flinch at the slightest discomfort because we've built our lives in a bubble of convenience. And here's the thing, ambition doesn't thrive in that bubble. Ambition is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it withers. See, when every reward you want, entertainment, attention, comfort, comes without effort, your brain stops reaching for the ones that require work. Why push yourself to build a business, learn a new skill, or train your body when you can just tap a screen and feel good instantly? It's a trap. Why climb a real mountain when you can watch a perfectly edited drone video of it from the couch? Why earn the view when you can simulate the reward? That's how comfort kills your ambition. It tricks your brain. It hands you a shortcut, a simulation of progress, of pleasure, without any of the struggle that gives those things meaning. And the more you accept the shortcut, the more your drive fades. And this isn't just poetic, it's backed by neuroscience. Stanford professor Andrew Huberman puts it plainly. Rewards experienced without prior effort don't just feel hollow, they actually train your brain to be lazy. Over time, that pattern rewires your motivation system. Your mind starts believing effort isn't worth it. It learns to settle, not because you can't do hard things, but because you've forgotten the value in them. So yes, comfort feels good in the moment, but overdosed, it becomes poison. Not all at once, but drip by drip, it steals your hunger, your resilience, your spark. Comfort isn't the enemy. But unchecked comfort, that's how potential dies quietly, from short-term pleasure to long-term purpose. Here's the part most people need to hear. You're not stuck, not forever. This story, your story, it doesn't have to end with distraction, regret, or comfort that numbs. You can break free from the trap. And no, it doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with something simple, a shift in perspective. You've got to start choosing purpose over pleasure, growth over comfort. See, we've been taught that discomfort is a bad thing, that if something feels hard, maybe it's not meant for us. But the truth, discomfort is often the clearest sign you're on the right path. Growth hurts. Resistance means you're pushing up against your limits. That's how you know you're moving forward. So the next time you feel that tug, the urge to scroll, to put it off, to do what's easy, pause and lean in. That's your signal. That's the moment that matters most. Remind yourself, the quick pleasures, they're counterfeit rewards. The scrolling, the snacking, the avoidance. They feel good now, but they leave you emptier later. And you know that feeling, we all do. But working towards something real, a goal, a mission, a better version of yourself, that gives you something no dopamine spike ever could. Meaning, fulfillment that lingers. That's what you're after. You've just got to retrain your brain to recognize it. Every time you choose effort over ease, every time you say no to the shortcut and yes to the long road, you're reprogramming your mind. You're telling it, this matters, this is worth it. And eventually it clicks. The work that once felt heavy starts to feel like momentum. The discomfort turns into drive. The process becomes something you crave, not because it's easy, but because it's real. And real always beats easy. Embrace discomfort, your action plan for change. So how do you break free from the grip of comfort? You face a little discomfort every day, on purpose. No need to become a monk or run an ultra marathon, but you do need to start somewhere. Small steps, daily effort. That's how you reset your mind and reignite your fire. Step 1. Reframe discomfort. Discomfort isn't danger. It's proof you're growing. That ache in your muscles or mental fatigue from deep work, that's progress. We've gotten so used to comfort that even mild inconvenience feels like suffering. Flip the script. Let discomfort in and keep going. It's the foundation of growth. Step 2. Do a dopamine detox. Pick one comfort habit. Social media, junk food, video games, and pause it. Just for a few days. It'll feel rough at first, but your brain will reset. Soon, simple things like reading or walking start to feel rewarding again. Your system's healing. Step 3. Practice voluntary discomfort. Seek challenges, cold showers, early mornings, tough workouts, hard conversations. These moments build resilience. You're teaching your brain, I can do hard things. And the science backs it. These struggles literally rewire your system for strength. Step 4. Purpose over pleasure. Earn your comforts. Read before you scroll. Work out before Netflix. Build before you binge. This isn't punishment. It's training your brain to associate reward with effort. As Dr. Huberman says, real satisfaction comes from what you earn. Be patient. You'll slip. That's normal. What matters is coming back again and again. Each small win builds something inside you. Something solid. Something unbreakable. Comfort isn't your reward, it's your obstacle. Look at your life honestly. Have comforts made you happy or just passive? You're not lazy, you're not broken, you are simply unchallenged, but your edge is still in there, buried under ease, waiting to be reawakened. So step out of the cozy bubble, do the hard thing, the one you've been avoiding, because that's where the real growth lives. And deep down, you already know it.